What is going on, Governors? Chisgule here, and today we're going to answer your questions. In this episode of Ruins and Chill, I don't know, we were just sort of hanging out doing these ancient ruins, and we figured, you know what, why not fire up a live stream and answer your commander questions? That will certainly keep me entertained as I do these ruins over here, which have, like a 5-minute, or maybe even longer, spawn interval between things. So we're going to hang out. We're going to answer your questions. So if you're interested in Commander Q and A, you should like and subscribe, because you never know when we're going to fire up the camera and literally answer your questions. And the folks that get in here first, well, gosh darn it, they're probably going to get their questions answered first. So let's see who is in the chat. And holy moly, chat is blowing up. I can't believe I was able to fire up the live stream with 5 minutes notice, and chat is explosive. What's going on, people? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Someone is requesting a giveaway. Oh my gosh, no giveaways today. That's not planned anyways. That's not planned. Let's start answering your questions. I want to dedicate this to you, so let's see what you want to learn about. First question was around KVK. So what is KVK? Holy moly. So if you're new to Rise of Kingdoms, let me just give you some of the history and kind of where we're at, and hopefully this gives you a nice big picture, right? So originally in Rise of Kingdoms, there was only your own kingdom that you got to play with. You couldn't migrate to another kingdom. Only in the very beginning of the game, when you had something called a beginner's teleport, could you go from one kingdom to another, and that only lasted for 10 days anyways, and you had to stay below a certain level of power. So the only warring and things that would happen were within your own kingdom. So naturally, there was some amount of drama within kingdoms where people would kind of duke it out. Eventually, they added in the ability to migrate to other kingdoms. Now, you could go from your kingdom to a different kingdom so that you could play with your friends, which I think is pretty awesome. That requires passports, and you got to buy those, or you could earn them free to play, but it takes a while. And your ability to go from one kingdom to another, and that price in terms of passports, was dependent on the power of your city. Okay, so then they added in kingdom versus kingdom, because they realized that, a kingdom eventually becomes a tight-knit community. There's only so much warring that can happen there before the people who disagree go somewhere else, to a different kingdom. So they created the kingdom versus kingdom so that you could build up a huge, empire sort of within your own kingdom and then do war against other kingdoms. So that's the nature of KVK, Kingdom versus Kingdom, is a mechanism to be able to battle against other kingdoms and to have your own community that you can build and battle it out against other communities, because at the end of the day, this is a war game. I would actually argue that more than anything, it's a community game, but it is a war game at the core of what you're actually doing with the gameplay. So in Kingdom versus Kingdom, there are a series of objectives that you can capture that are worth different rewards. And just like in a regular kingdom, there are passes that open at certain times that give you access deeper and deeper into the Lost Kingdom, which is the sort of name of the zone that we're in right now. So each kingdom that joins into Kingdom versus Kingdom, and there are 8, starts in one of the different outside zones, and as passes open up, battle their way in toward the center. The key objective, which is being held now by Smash Squad Wolves, which is our main alliance. We're not in it at the moment because we're participating in some ruins, but this is the sort of penultimate reward, and there's a bunch of different reward tiers and things that you can earn in KVK. There's stuff for your own individual contributions, which you can see sort of over here. There's things you can earn for alliance contributions. There's things you can earn for kingdom contributions. And some of what you earn here is exclusive to the Lost Kingdom. In Season 1 of KVK, there was a commander reward. Charlemagne, I think that commander is very narrow in their use. You don't really have to worry about the first KVK. In the second KVK, Wu Zetian, which is one of the very best garrison commanders in the game, was an exclusive reward for earning certain objectives. That's the only way you can get her. And in this KVK, the third KVK, Skolas's Lucky Coin, which is the best piece of equipment, in my opinion, in the game, in part because of its itemization, in part because it's a necklace slot, is the chase reward, and honestly, very few people will actually craft it. So let's answer the next question in the chat. Hopefully that explanation was helpful. Like Yay Yay, coming through with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend, for the super chat. What's up, Chis? What's the best flag defense pair for KVK 1? Martel Esong? That is a very fair question. And let me just say hello to Groggy and Foxman. Welcome. Did I see the 2 PMs in Discord? Yes, I did, Foxman. So, if you're in KVK Season 1, and this question builds very nicely to what we were just talking about, right? If you're on your way to your first Kingdom versus Kingdom, one of the things that will be very important is defending structures. And who do I think are some of the best commanders to actually defend structures? Let me answer that question. In my opinion, your top tier commanders for defending structures in the first season of KVK includes commanders like Esong, Richard I, and also Charles Martel, and in a pinch, Sunsoo is also very good. My recommendation in a perfect world would be to have 2 pairs of commanders in that structure. And it depends a lot on the state of your kingdom and the state of what you're trying to do. I find that Richard's healing is really solid and that overall his damage reduction is really, really strong. I think that the idea of a Richard Esong is decent, but I actually think you should do something more narrow. And in the question that was asked, should it be Charles and Esong? I think that if you are up against a single target, that is, it is just the rally hitting you, that you should use Richard and Charles, and Richard should be the primary because he's going to heal, which means that he is going to make it so that more troops are restored, and then your shield from Charles Martel as the secondary will be slightly bigger. Richard and then Charles secondary, if it's just a single rally that you're dealing with. If what you're dealing with is lots of players running around and being near the flag, and probably not swarming it, but being around the flag, then I would recommend that you use probably Charles Martel with Esong secondary, so that you punish all those people that are near the flag, because they're going to have 100% of those troops that would be wounded die instead of just being wounded, which is really savage. So that would be my recommendation, is you have 2 pairs of commanders in the flag, that you use Richard primary, Charles secondary as your main single rally target defense, and that you switch to probably Martel and Esong. Honestly, a Richard Esong would also just be fine. They're both very, very strong, so that you have that AoE damage to just wreck people. So hopefully that gives you a very solid, in-depth answer to that question of what I think the best pair is. I think that in KVK Season 1, a part of what you need to do is be ready for the AoE situation and be ready for the single target situation. Okay, let's get back to the questions. And look, there's a lot of questions. I was not expecting that with 5-minute warning, we'd have over 300 people show up to the live stream and ask a ton of questions. Holy moly. Brandon Peterson, good morning, Chisgule, interested in Kingdom 75, who do I contact? That's a fair question, and thank you, my friend, for the $2 super chat. Kingdom 75 will be recruiting at the conclusion of this KVK. We would love to have you and others join us. We already are in conversations with multiple alliances that are interested in coming to the kingdom. Those alliances are going to have space. Smash Squad itself is going to have space. Both for the ARC team, we have purposefully left room for very high power players with a really strong commander base to join the Smash Squad and join our ARC team at the midpoint of League, assuming we make it that far. And Also, we have room just in general for great players to join Smash Squad. We're going to be making that space and, like, frankly, carving off the bottom tier of contributors in our KVK to make room for the folks that do the big contributions, because we think that's probably a better fit for our alliance. So the person you would talk to is Long May He Reign, who's an officer of Kingdom 75 and an officer of Smash Squad. So Long May He Reign is the person to talk to. If you're like 40 million power and up, that's what you want to do. We're going to set it so that it's just like free migration for 35 million power and under, probably. So those folks can just come to the kingdom and find an alliance, and we'll get it sorted out, but there's going to be a lot of good places to go. So I just got a notification for a donation, I think, but I don't know that I missed it. Maybe it's just a late sound that I heard. Yeah, I don't think I missed one. All right, cool. Cool. Okay, so we're also going to have a Smash Squad Discord. That exists already, but we'll put out a link where folks can go and just like learn more information and decide if they want to come and chat with people from Kingdom 75. Blah, blah, blah. That's enough self-promotion for now. But for those of you that want to come, we'd love to have you here. We are probably on our way to becoming an Imperium Kingdom after this KVK ends and recruitment begins. So if you want to get here, you should do that sooner than later, would be my guess. Let's get into the questions. And again, I apologize. Chat is exploding with questions, which I love. We are going to rapid fire answer your questions as best as we can. If we missed your question, don't spam it, but you can ask it again when I'm looking in the chat, and I will try to answer everybody's questions. That's going to be a hard ask with over 300 people in here. We're going to do the very best we can to answer quickly, concisely, accurately, in a way that is hopefully helpful to you. So let's get into the goodness here. Saxed says, was that a beds? Cool. I don't know, was it? Zenith says, can an active 25 million welcome in 75? Absolutely. 25 million is like the sweet spot for joining our kingdom. You don't really block our becoming an Imperium Kingdom. Like you don't, it's only the top 300 players in the kingdom that count toward Imperium. So like we'll take as many 25 million power players that want to come. You come on in to Kingdom 75. I don't, like Smash Squad, the main, highest, the alliance that is the highest sort of power and expectations for contribution probably won't have space, but other alliances absolutely will. Okay. My Charles Martel is 3430. Can I use him in battles and should I work on him? 343 is a real problem. You need to max the first skill on commanders before you proceed. If you're going to continue to invest in Charles Martel, you need to make sure that you do not put any more stars on him until you've maxed the first skill. And that's going to take a lot of sculptures at this point. I would work on slowly getting his sculptures from gold keys, and then over time hoping that the skills land on the first skill rather than investing universal sculptures in that commander. I'd recommend you pick a different commander like Esong as a commander to go invest in. Hi, what's your recommendation for Lost Canyon shop? I have 600,000 currency. Is the coin material worth it since it costs a lot? My recommendation to you in the Canyon shop is to check out my video yesterday where I talked about that in depth. If you're not crafting legendary gear, then I would pick up the material chests, starting with the green or the blue tier. Next question. Chisgule, I have an expertise Minamoto. I love that you called him Moneymoto. I also call him Winamoto. Also, I just got so many chats that I completely lost my place. Gosh darn it. Oh, it was an interesting question, and it's gone. Bella Lunil says, I know Khan is better at 5511, but as a low spender, is he good enough at 5111 to be an asset, or should I just be patient? My recommendation would be to be really patient if you can. It is that tier of having reduced the rage requirement from his second skill that just makes him so gangbuster. This is what makes Khan totally busted. I would recommend, if you can be patient, for the 5511 that you do it. Will he be fine as a 5111? Yes, but I feel like you can do better if all you're getting here is this 1,700 damage factor. Because, like, look, you want 1,700 damage factor? Here's 1,700 damage factor. You get it right over here. This guy's got rage gen. If you want a rage gen, right over here. So if you can be patient with Khan, I would recommend that you do that. How much time is left in our KVK? We have a day and like a half left in our KVK. Build for Esong to defend flags. That's a very interesting question. A build for Esong to defend flags. Here you go. This is a city defense build. This is a city defense build. You're going to need to carve off these points right over here, these 4 points. Where would I put those 4 points? Interesting question. 4 points getting full quiver seems pretty decent to me. I don't think that the normal attack is all that exciting as a boost. You could also get armed and armored, increasing the health. I mean, basically, with the 4 extra points here, I would just go for stats. Next question. Thoughts on Olgi? I think Olgi's a great commander. I think that they're good in the garrison. I think they're decent in the field. They don't have march speed, but they got a lot of stats. Use those stats to your advantage in situations where you don't have to march anywhere. That could be tanking in Canyon in a low spend or, a budget-oriented team. Okay, next question. Chisgule, thank you for all you do for the community. Keep on smashing the kingdom. You have fun smashing the kingdom. Okay, what about Wu Zetian Max Project as a free-to-play? So, the thing about Wu Zetian is that she's a garrison commander, and who should be defending the garrison is your highest power players in the kingdom. The reason is that they're going to have a lot of stats, and they're going to have a lot of bonuses that come from VIP. Those bonuses are significant, such as 5% all damage. So, as a free-to-play project, should you go for a Wu Zetian, I will say that Wu Zetian will be a phenomenal contribution to your art team, a phenomenal contribution to your kingdom. However, don't be disillusioned that if you're 30 million power, you can be the garrison captain. You're going to need to be a full T5 player with some solid VIP optimally, and even then you might be a backup. In fact, you will be a backup to the player that's got better gear and max VIP. With that said, still a solid invest, protects your city, a decent choice overall. And when I think about what might a better commander be, you might consider a commander like Constantine, who is not as good at defending a garrison, but is more versatile. They offer a lot of benefits in the field. They offer a lot of benefits in Canyon. That would be my recommendation to you, to go for a commander like Constantine, who's more versatile than a commander that is more narrow but stronger in that one area, which is Wu Zetian. Hopefully that's a helpful answer. I know that was not a concise answer. Hi, Chis, I'm a low spender. I just reached City Hall 25. Congratulations. And I have my 40,000 gems for the growth fund. Should I spend it on the castle? If you are on your way to a City Hall 25 and a Academy 25, then yes, you could use your gems to get the requisite Books of the Covenant to work on your castle. What I will advise of that project is that if you are spending on VIP, just be aware that at VIP 14, there are Books of the Covenant. At VIP 13, there are Books of the Covenant. So don't over-purchase the Books of the Covenant with your gems. If you are, in fact, going to get them from VIP instead, play that game intelligently. Be careful with your use of gems in that situation. We've got a mini-boss spawning in 30 seconds. Don't let me miss it, but let me please continue answering your questions. Anyone know how old your kingdom has to be for KVK 2 to start? I believe that it's about 3 months after KVK 1 ends. So if I'm just pulling the thread on that a little bit, I would guess that it's 150 days when KVK 1 ends, roughly. And that would mean, another 90 days on top of that? So 240 days old, maybe, is when KVK 2 might be starting. Crater 1392, Chisgule, for a non-whale, is it better to use 600 sculptures to finish expertising 2 or 3 Season 1 commanders, or all in expertising 1 Season 2 or a Season 3 commander? Okay, so, hold on, boss time. Boss time. Can we get the special drop from this boss? It drops only in Lost Kingdom. I don't think we can. I've never even seen it drop. It would be a live stream miracle that it drops and we get it. It would be a true live stream miracle. I don't know. What do we got here? Nothing. We didn't get it. The drop didn't even happen. Maybe we'll pick up a 3-hour speed up if we're lucky. I don't think we'll be so lucky personally. We'll see what happens here. Back to Crater's question. This was a great question on the topic of, where do I invest? Old commanders or new commanders? First and foremost, when you are investing in a commander, there should be a reason that you're doing it. Not just because you like the commander, but because there's a compelling need at any moment in time. That is what we did with Attila and Takeda. We saved our sculptures. We hoarded our sculptures. We had over 1,000 universal sculptures. And then, boom, we knew we needed Rallied Commanders, the best in the game, 4KVK, and we went all in on the Rallied Commanders, best in the game, 4KVK. So my recommendation to you is first and foremost to assess, why am I investing in Commanders at this moment in time? If you're about to enter Arc League, then that is a pretty good moment of inflection where you would say, I'm about to be in League. I need better Commanders. And I would say, cool, good time to invest. You're going into KVK. Cool, good time to invest. Those are good reasons to invest in a Commander. Now, if we're saying, like, which Commander do we invest in, when, why, where? First and foremost, there are evergreen Commanders. Commanders that just seem to always be good. A Commander that would fit that bill is Isong. Isong is a great invest. If you haven't done this Commander, they are one of my favorite Commanders in the game. They are extremely versatile, extremely strong, good in so many situations. This is a great place to start. Another Season 1 or Season 0 Commander for Rise of Kingdoms that is a great invest is, of course, Richard I. These Commanders I'm recommending in part because you don't get them from gold keys, which means you don't have to worry about ever having overkill on sculptures. What I mean by overkill on sculptures is that, you know, if I go to my items over here, I got 413 extra Cao sculptures from gold keys after I'd expertised him. Rip sculptures, because I put universals into that Commander. What a waste. I put universals into Martell. 305 wasted sculptures. Boom. Rip. Now, are they really a waste? Of course not, because I had access to them expertise sooner than I would have otherwise. But when we talk about which Commanders you're going to invest in, especially if you're in a free-to-play direction, focus on the Commanders that you're not going to be getting other ways. Now, with all of that said, let's get back to the question of, okay, but should I do the older Commanders or the new Commanders? I'm going to say, first and foremost, these evergreen old Commanders are very, very strong invests, and you should consider doing them. From there, we look at what new Commanders should you be investing in. This is going to depend in part on the role that you want to play, and in part on, your rate of sculpture gain. In general, I think it's pretty wise to niche your role, to narrow in on one thing. And let me just pause for a moment and say, welcome, new member of the channel. I'm going to call you Ice W. Ice W, new member of the channel. I can't actually read your name out loud. You know why. It's like one of those Simpsons jokes where they called up the bartender Mo, and they always came up with a name that when you said it out loud, Mo would go to the bar and he'd say, like, I'm looking for and then he'd say the name and he'd get kind of wrecked by everybody in the bar. They'd laugh at him. Bart Simpson knew what he was doing, and you did too. But thank you for becoming a member of the channel. If we could get some hype emojis for Ice W for becoming a member, that would be swell. Also, I got to tend to my tea real quick. I've got the giant tea mug rather than my Chisgule Gaming tea mug. Ugh, the Chisgule Gaming mug is in the wash. All right, so old Commanders, new Commanders. Old Commanders, new Commanders. What's the play? It depends on your role. It depends on how close we are to getting new Commanders. For instance, right now, we are very close, potentially, to having new Commanders come into Rise of Kingdoms. We got 2 weeks for one final cycle of Guan and Leonidas. And after that, they may put new Commanders in the game. Now, there have been rumors, by the way, and I did a video talking about rumors for 2020. There have been rumors that, you know, what's going to happen in 2020 is they're going to reduce the rate of deploying new Commanders into Rise of Kingdoms. What are some ways in which they might do that? It is entirely possible, and I think highly advisable, that after they have done, I think it's like 4 Leonidas Mighty Governors, that they have a Mighty Governor for material choice chests. I think it is highly advisable they go that direction because there is so much gear in the game and it's hard to craft it all. You really can't. I would have 1 Mighty Governor cycle out of every, 4, or I guess out of every 5. 1 out of every 5 Mighty Governor cycles be oriented toward material choice chests. That way people can actually craft the gear they want. They slightly slow down by like 2 weeks the rate at which new Commanders enter into Rise of Kingdoms, which gives people an opportunity to kind of catch up a little bit on those Commanders. I think that would be perfect. So, gosh, to answer your question, new Commanders or old Commanders, I think that the old Commanders are some of the best in the game for their versatility. Richard and Isong are extremely versatile. It seems that the direction they're taking with new commanders and Rise of Kingdoms is to niche down on being good in certain areas at the expense of being less good in other areas. So if what you want is universally strong commanders, start with your Season 0, Isong and Richard. They're great invests. From there, I would niche down, focus in on what it is you want to do. Is it rallying with archers? Edward is pretty good, but we may see new archer commanders within a month or two. Is it, a blend of open field and an infantry focus and maybe rallying with infantry? Then I would say Alexander the Great is really good. If it is, versatile cavalry goodness, then Saladin's really good. So there's not a clean answer, I feel, of like new versus old. It's more a sense of like, do you want generally good commanders or to niche down? Whew, that was a long-winded answer, but I hope a good one as we're approaching nearly 400 people for this unplanned, unscheduled live stream. Thank you all for being here. I do really appreciate it. Mods doing a great job, TY. Well, thank you, Mods, for continuing to do what you do. Max Sun with a 5-5-3-4 Isong or a 5-5-2-2 Alex. Leo, if you're talking about a garrison, then definitely Isong is the pick. I think that in the open field, an Isong 5-5-3-4 primary with a Sunsoo expertise secondary would be exceptional. I would go, however, with the Isong primary, Sunsoo secondary, and you might even honestly consider the Alex Isong as a pair being better than the Sunsoo. Is Byzantium Civilization good civ for calves? The short answer is no. The long answer is no, because there are other better civilizations. The reason I don't love Byzantium is that the cavalry health is great, the stone gathering speed is fine, the hospital capacity, just watch your hospital. Just watch your hospital. That's a problem that can be solved other ways. So I would instead, if you're going cavalry, highly recommend a civilization like Germany, which is giving you the AP recovery, which is giving you the training speed boost, and also the same cavalry, stats, volume of stats anyways. This is a better choice if you're going calves. I personally am Arabia at this moment in time because Arabia is offering me that rally bonus, 5% damage to rallies. I guess the neutral unit bonus is neat, but I'm all in on Attila Takeda. That's the plan. That's the play. All right, this is fun. Blue Savvy Gaming, welcome member of the channel. Stay lazy, welcome my friend. Like Yay. Should I go with Sun Isong with full infantry or Isong Sun full archers? Go Isong Sun full archers. YSG primary full archers. Ice W says, when are you going to review the Valentine's Day bundle? I need your review before I buy it. We will review the Valentine's bundle as soon as it goes live and post that to our channel. Expect to see a video within 1 to 2 hours of the bundle becoming available. Blue Savvy, Chisgule, yesterday we found a whale buying RSS from a bot. You think they will ever ban a whale for buying the RSS? Well, I certainly would report that. Brandon Peterson, China is a great civilization for early game build speed. It most certainly is, and you get Sunsoo out of the deal. Going with China as a starting civilization is a pretty legit starting point. Best civilization for archers would be the Ottoman Empire. You're getting 5% march speed and 5% skill damage, and archers all do skill damage, so that's the play. Should I invest in Lo-Har or Sunsoo? For the love of all that is holy, do not use your universal epic sculptures on Lo-Har. Do not use your universal epic sculptures on Lo-Har. The only sculptures that should go into Lo-Har are the ones that you earn from Lo-Har rallies. Should you be rallying boatloads of Lo-Hars? Hell yeah, you should. Lo-Har is phenomenal to rally. The Dauntless Lo-Hars are amazing. The regular Lo-Hars are fine. Those Lo-Hars are going to be giving gear when you rally them. That gear is very important. If we just get a look real quick at what gear you can get, first and foremost, there is a chess piece, the Milanese plate that comes from Lo-Har that gives great cavalry stats. You want to get in on that action. There also is pants that come from Lo-Har, Ranger's trousers. You want to get in on this action. We use the heck out of those, so you battle those Lo-Hars. Stay lazy. thank you for the €3 sticker. Much appreciated. Rocking the snap, like snap thumbs up. I dig it, man. I dig it. Should I use Sunsoo plus Esong or Kusunoki plus Esong? So I think that Sunsoo's a better commander than Kusunoki, but if what you're talking about is not just a single march that you're going to bring into the field, but many marches you're going to use, then I think you should use Esong with Kusunoki, and that frees up your Sunsoo to go somewhere else that's really good. So do I think that Sunsoo Esong is the better pick? Yes. In the context of sending multiple marches, I would instead refocus your energy and free up the Sunsoo to go somewhere else by using Esong Kusunoki, and then your Sunsoo can go elsewhere. What do you think is the best free-to-play Archer March? Free-to-play Archer March. My recommendation would be to go all in on the Silence plan. I've made this recommendation in previous videos where I talk about the best free-to-play pairings. You should look for that video, do a search for it, if you want to see what that full list is. But I think that a Herman primary, who has a 2-second silenced, followed by an El Cid, that's right, El Cid, secondary. Where you at, El Cid? Where you at? Is this, it's sorted by star level? Sort by rarity. Holy jeez. I knew I couldn't find some of my commanders. I was like, why does this look weird? Use an El Cid secondary, even as a 5-1-1-1. El Cid is going to do work as the secondary, and you're going to get a 3-second silence chain. Herman El Cid is really solid as an Archer March. Is it good to be in the 8th best alliance in the kingdom? Optimally, you could find a stronger alliance in the kingdom. Hey, Chisgule, tell me the best combos for open field war, cavalry first. Okay, so that's a pretty deep question. I would recommend for open field, first and foremost, that you check out my legendary tier list and my epic tier list, where I go into way more detail on this question. And I may even have the legendary tier list card in this video, so feel free to go check that out. But my short answer, I'll tell you how to answer this question and give a few examples, but we'll pick a couple marches, but it's such a detailed question. It's such a good question, which is why we've dedicated huge amounts of time and videos to it. The answer to your question is that AoE is very valuable if you're in a big battle. March speed is very valuable if you're trying to get to a fight. So I tend to overweight marches that have a lot of speed and that do a lot of AoE damage. So, commanders that do really, really well in the open field are commanders like Sunsoo, which generate rage and do a lot of damage. Commanders like Joan of Arc, which benefit everybody nearby. Commanders like Esong, of course, doing huge AoE damage. Now, the realities of being in an open field battle is that your high damage commanders are going to get focused out first. So my recommendation to you might even be to hide some of your high DPS commanders behind commanders that won't be targeted at all. So for instance, you could use a Richard I primary. He's never going to get targeted. And then a Joan of Arc secondary, which is going to benefit everybody hugely. That is a really sneaky way to get the most out of that. I'm a free-to-play player. What's the best early game commander? Sunsoo and Boudicca, Elemental Fox Gaming would be your pick. Jack Bow 3. Yo, is Sunsoo and Charles Martel a good open field battle infantry march? Yes, it is. Buck the Warrior says Pelagius. Yes, Pelagius is good. Please drink some liquid. You're talking nonstop. Thank you, Lucero, for looking out for me. Holy moly. Over 400 people in the live stream. Thank you all for being here. We are doing Q&A. I can't believe so many of you have showed up to support the channel and just to hang out with me as we do one of the most boring activities on the face of the earth. We're watching grass grow at the ancient ruins. With that said, y'all are entertaining me and hopefully I'm entertaining you. If you're enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe. I really enjoy sharing my experiences from Rise of Kingdoms with you all and hope that you get more value learning from our mistakes and our triumphs in Rise of Kingdoms. Thank you, Buck the Warrior, for the positive feedback. Who is that level 5 leggy commander? Well, let me show you that level 5 leggy commander hanging out right over here. Look at those leggies. Look at those legs. Look at that chest hair is really the question. Does anyone know of a human who has chest hair like that? Okay, joking aside. Joking aside with this commander who clearly skipped leg day. But they're legendary. I get you were saying leggy, legendary. This is Leonidas. Leonidas comes from the Mighty Governor. It is the current Mighty Governor commander for the kingdoms that are the oldest in the game. It's going to take, like, I don't even know how many days. Like, it took us like 500 days to get to this commander, maybe like 450. The last Spartan showing up in the chat, Leo is daddy. Oh my goodness. What build should I use for Lo-Har for Barb hunting? Well, you know, if you're battling Barbs with Lo-Har, there's a lot of options that you have for builds. There's a couple that I particularly like. No matter what you do, you definitely need to be in the support tree over here. Ton of value, particularly this talent, Rejuvenate, is game-changing. With that said, I like to rock the full Curing Chant build because I think the integration tree doesn't really add a lot of value, and this gives a nearly infinite amount of sustain. All right, Foxman has to run. Well, thank you, Foxman. Pardon me for moderating the chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I may have to knight some of my channel members or other folks as moderators. Holy moly. Let's see here. Stay lazy. With great power comes great responsibility. You are now a moderator. Okay. So, Chisgule, can a 4-low T5 and 380 million power players zero a 150 million power player? Zeroing a 150 million power player is not a thing you're going to want to do. You're going to take some really serious losses. If you're really going to go after a 150 million power player, my recommendation to you is that you rally them with multiple rallies at the same time, and boy, you better hope they don't have a good garrison. I would say that the cost of doing that, even if you launched 3 rallies simultaneously, is going to be in the realm of 3 to 4 million dead troops with rallies, and maybe more. So really think that through carefully. Oh boy. $2 super chat from Stay Lazy. My board now. You better win that Osiris today. Keep hydrated. Oh god. Best time for the live stream. Teespring sent me the order again. I'm happy. Good. Greetings to the chat. My board now. So I'm pretty sure Stay Lazy is dominating this board over here. And this is going to update, I think, to be fully Stay Lazy. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Oh boy. And then that's going to clear out Ice W over here. I got Ice W's name over my head, which is pretty funny. All right. Should free-to-play focus on 5511 non-gold key legendary commanders or expertise a gold key legendary? My recommendation for a free-to-play is to focus on the non-gold key commanders because you can get your gold key commanders other ways. Esong and Richard are your best bets for a free-to-play as an invest. Blue Savvy Gaming dropping $2 Canadian and saying, oops, sorry, lazy. Messing up the board. Oh boy. Brett Frailish says, I feel stuck. So many commanders, but not enough sculptures to skill up. Suggestions as a free-to-play. You know, as a free-to-play player, I really do advocate for focus. If you're going for the 5-5-1-1 strategy on a legendary, then, you know, my recommendation would be to go for a commander like Richard. If you're going all in on a commander like Esong, which I think is not a bad choice, then go all in. Baz, $2 super chat. Long-time listener, first-time chatter. Well, Baz, thank you for the super chat. I do seriously appreciate it, and welcome to the board above my head. Henry Adkins, we can play this game, $2 super chat. Thank you for the chat, and welcome to the board above my head. Brandon Peterson, $2 super chat. No reason to not have 400 likes. Hit that like button. Thank you for your support. I do appreciate it, and welcome to the board above my head. This is fun. Ice W saying, hit that like button. Much appreciated. Ooh, it looks like we're slacking on the job. We gotta go battle some stuff over here. Are they adding more epic commanders? I don't know if they will add more epic commanders soon, but I hope they will. I hope they will add more epic commanders. If you watched the video where I had predictions for 2020 and said, you know, like, are these rumors true? One of the rumors is that there will be more civilizations, that there will be more epic commanders. I think it's entirely possible that that will be the case. I hope they add more epic commanders. If I were designing this game, I would have more epic commanders with effects similar to the legendary commanders, but not as powerful. Logger26, the $2 super chat, saying, oops, and dropping eyes. Welcome to the board above my head. Cleary, $2.29, actually €2.29. Picks for Osiris League. Cheers to IR from 1505. Picks for Osiris League. Oh boy. I don't know who's going to win Osiris League. I don't know who's going to win Osiris League. Let's see here. How can I see the whole realm? Is that still possible? Yeah, here we go. I think that some of these Imperium Realm Seed Kingdoms are going to do really well. I think TX46 is going to do really well. I mean, gosh darn it. I don't think I can go through all of these divisions. I think that Kingdom Tigers are going to do well. There's a lot of folks in here that I think are going to have a very strong presence. We've battled against Show. They're a strong alliance. There's going to be a lot of folks that do well. I think obviously one of the alliances to watch is going to be JWM. Very coordinated, very committed, really interested in doing well. I think OV is going to be an alliance to watch. They won the last season. They know what it takes to do it again. I think they're going to be a really tough competitor, assuming that they've got the same ability to rally their kingdom like they did last time. They are going to be a kingdom to watch and not underestimate. Lucho Lucero with the IRS 50 donation, just messing with Stay Lazy. But question, what would be to you the best new update that Lilith can do? Ooh, I like this question. What would be the best update that Lilith could do? Okay, so I'm going to answer this with a thing I've been saying for a very long time. It's not actually the literal best thing they could do, but I think it would be amazing. I would absolutely love if Lilith added a freaking fort finder. Gosh darn it, I want to be able to search for forts. I really need to be able to search for forts. For the love of all the Tole. My number one quality of life improvement to Rise of Kingdoms would be a gosh darn fort finder. Okay, but you didn't ask what's the number one quality of life improvement. You asked what would be my number one pick for a Rise of Kingdoms update. That is a really interesting question. What would my number one pick be for a Rise of Kingdoms update? Wow, I do not know offhand what I would do. What would I do? Okay, I have the answer. Pardon me, hold on. Gotta take a drink. I'm gonna lose my voice here. My number one pick for what I would do for Rise of Kingdoms would be to revisit some of the talent trees that are in the game. I think we should revisit the... Where are we at? Who's got the tree? I think we should revisit the versatility tree. I would love if we revisited the versatility tree. I would love if we revisited the integration tree. And if we made these trees actually have real compelling choices, I think it would add a lot of diversity to the game. I think you could do that in a way that would rebalance commanders, in a way that I think would be healthy for the game. That would be my number one pick, would be to revisit some of those trees. Now, do I think that's actually the best thing for the health of the game? Interestingly, I don't know that it is. I don't know that doing that is going to get more people to play Rise of Kingdoms. And honestly, in a lot of ways, I feel like if I were a developer of this game, I would be heavily focused on the health and success of the business model for Rise of Kingdoms. That does not mean prioritizing pay-to-win players, by the way. It means identifying what most potently influences the business model, wherein more players are playing the game for longer and are happier. Now, what is that thing? I just don't know. offhand what those things would be. But that will be my focus, right? Like, to continue to work on the sustainability of this game that we all play and love, I think would be the most important pick. Okay, an epic with circular AoE would be dope. I agree, Lucero. It would be awesome. When are you playing Osiris League? Our matchup is at 1900, so we're like an hour and a half away from our Ark of Osiris matchup. We are battling against an alliance from Kingdom 59, the same alliance that has, or same kingdom that has JWM, so I think it's going to be a real matchup. Like, we got to take it very seriously. Stay Lazy says, one day I heard that they are planning to open like Osiris training map for people. Is it true or fake? I don't know if they will add a practice mode for Ark of Osiris. I don't know that that would be a good thing exactly. Maybe it would be. A delete character function for quality of life. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, a delete character function would be really interesting. I got all these characters that I started to, watch Ark of Osiris back in the day and all these kingdoms. Yeah, that would be an interesting quality of life. Who should I max first, Boudicca or Kusunoki? Absolutely slam dunk Boudicca. Boudicca. Boudicca everywhere. Focus on your Boudicca first. Level 4 pass opens for my kingdom in 4 hours. Lost Kingdom 170. Good luck, Blue Savvy. Good freaking luck. What is your recommendation for Lost Canyon shop? Okay, so I believe I answered this question earlier. If you're not crafting the legendary materials, the legendary gear, then I would go for these equipment choice chests and, check out my video that I did just the other day where we cracked the code on Guan Yu and did purchases in the Canyon shop. Check that out. Hey, Chess, who should I pair with my 5-5-1-1 Alex? I have all epics or a 5-1-1 Richard. Henry, I really like the 5-1-1 Richard. That's probably the best. Otherwise, I would use your Sunsoo. But your Sunsoo, as I've been mentioning in this live stream, is very versatile. You could use them other places. Yo, what build should I use on Charles? He's my second to Sunsoo. So your Charles is your secondary to Sunsoo. So talent builds only work for the primary commander. So it doesn't matter what your build is on Charles because he's your secondary. Now, if Charles were your primary for open field, I would consider, let's see here. I would consider a build like this or a build where you go all the way up to elite soldiers. Let me see if I have it on Richard. An open field. Yeah, here we go. This is a decent open field build. What do you think of Herman Osmond, full skill tree and full archers? Yeah, Herman Osmond's decent. The thing that I like about Herman and Osmond as a pair is that Osmond really cares about rage generation, and guess what? Herman, on his 4th skill, and it took me several reads before I realized how this worked, has a 10% chance to generate 100 rage, which is really strong. Rock Nest Lady with the Canadian $2 super chat. Possible to run a full siege attack, Cleo and who? So if you were doing a full siege attack, you would use Cleo and Sundok. Do I think a full siege attack is good? No. I don't think a full siege attack is great. The only time where you use a full siege attack like that is if you're going in on hitting a city to steal resources. If you're doing that, then, a commander like Cleopatra is really good, but you probably don't have them level 60. So what I like to do is to use, I use my Hannibal Barca primary. Here he is. Hannibal Barca primary with this talent build for looting cities. And I use a Cleopatra secondary. What is the best way to get gold keys? I mean, you got to do that the daily quest, yo. Oh, man, I missed it. Do we get anything good over here? 100 gems. Hello. Maybe I'll get 100 gems. Did the pattern drop? Couldn't tell you. I missed the boss. 3 hours speed up. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. I think we got 100 gems out of the deal. That's not a bad haul for just paying attention. Cool. We got the 100 gems and we got the 3-hour speed up from before. It's not the worst. That's honestly not the worst. Hey, Chisgule, do you think green and blue commanders should have expertise to give free-to-play more commanders? You know what? Gosh darn it. I think it would be great to have the green and blue commanders have an expertise skill. I think the expertise skill should be weaker, but I think it'd be cool. Is that going to be a game-changing feature for Rise of Kingdoms? Probably not. Probably not. But I think it would be cool. When is the update where we can use our gold keys? I don't know. So there was a rumor, by the way, that the contents of gold keys are going to change. So if you don't like the commanders that are in the gold keys now, you just wait a while. I honestly think they're pretty decent. Like, for me, I need Freddy. I need Caesar. I need Mehmed. I need Ishida. I need Sundok. I mean, like, gold keys are pretty decent for me right now. So, like, I would honestly open some of these and feel pretty good about it. The thing I'm really hunting for right now is I think I need just 10 sculptures of Mehmed. And then I can unlock his expertise. Not expertise. I can put another skill onto him. So, like, I don't know. I would honestly open these gold keys and feel pretty decent about it. 2 Sundok is decent. I mean, we'll see what we can get here. But, you know, gold keys. Stay lazy. Minamoto is still good for open field. Very good in the early stage. And best for fort rallies. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to have to moderate the chat a little bit. Please mind the spam to the chat. What's the fastest way to gain power in Rise of Kingdoms? Well, Jay Cartoon, I have a video that answers that question directly. Let me give you a short answer here in just a moment. Let me just first thank Divan Blignot for becoming a member of the channel. If we could get some hype emojis to welcome Divan to the channel, channel members get a sweet set of new emojis that you have exclusively. Welcome aboard. Velda Sneak NL €2 super chat. Thank you for the donation. I do seriously appreciate it. Should I max my con 5551 or go invest in eSong? Ooh, what a good question. It depends on how far along your eSong is. I would only invest in eSong if you intend to expertise him. If you intend to expertise him, then I would invest in your eSong. Baz, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Let's get some hype emojis in the chat for Baz, new member of the channel. I do seriously appreciate your support. You know, becoming a full-time content creator is something that I would love to do. So your support really means a lot. And let's welcome Logger26 as a new member of the channel. You too now have the member-only emojis. Let's have our members drop some hype emojis welcoming Logger26 to the channel. I do seriously appreciate it. Whew. Man, that was like a new member train. We got 3 new members in like 30 seconds. That was amazing. Thank you all. Seriously, I do appreciate it. Ankit, what's going on, dude? Good to see you in the chat. Ice W, I don't even know where these emojis are. If we could get one of our members to explain how you drop those emojis. I'm pretty sure there's an emoji button you can rock that does that. Buck Warrior, Divan, rocking those emojis. Have you tried running Julius Caesar with Max Takeda for rallies? I have not. Is it good? Julius Caesar with Max Takeda? I wouldn't have expected it. Hey, Chisgule, Ethelflaed is a primary with Osman expertise or eSong 5521. I think the eSong 5521 is going to be better, but Osman's a good choice. Divan says, refresh the page and it's under the Chisgule Gaming tab. Thank you, Divan, for explaining how to get to the emojis. Sweet. That is awesome. I keep hoping that, like, I will magically get a full unlock of Mehmed. I keep hoping it's going to happen, but the odds of that are so low. I don't even know why I'm opening the gold keys. I keep hoping it will happen. I have Charles 5535, Max Richard, Alex5221. Should I still consider getting Guan? So, I would... I think Guan is a great commander. And I think you should certainly unlock Guan. What you do with him from there is kind of up to you and what role you want to play. We don't think that Guan Yu right now is a commander that is important for rallying stuff. That could change. Guan Yu seems like a commander that is best suited for... Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, Alex Guan could be good. Right now, it looks like he's primarily an open field commander. Okay, so if what you want to focus on is open field contributions, then I think he's solid. I hope that answers your question. It's kind of a tough one without the full context of your roster, but I know it's hard to actually provide that. Dirk Cobain, if you plan to buy the rest of the packs from Mina, then keep going. That is the only way you can get heads for him. Yes, Minamoto is the cheapest legendary to obtain in Rise of Kingdoms. He's still pretty expensive, and he is only available through the VIP purchases. So we got 2 more Sundok here. I keep hoping we're going to get the 10 spot on Mehmed and, like, live the dream. I keep hoping that's what will happen. Ooh, 2 Mehmed. Okay, we only need 8 more Mehmed at this point. We only need 8 more. Full Cao. Oh, man, rip Sculptures. Rip Sculptures. Cao and Martel. We don't need either of them. I hope that they either give, like, more ways to get rid of those sculptures or swap them around, or I don't know. Baz, $20 super chat. I'm no king of Armenia, but let's get the donation rally for Chisgule Mini's college fund going. Oh my gosh. A Chisgule Mini donation rally. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Baz, $20 super chat. I will, to his request, put all donations from this donation rally to Chisgule Mini's college fund. Lol. That's a thing. That's a thing. Chisgule Mini's college fund. Donations go there. Creepy Cosby, thank you for becoming a member of the chat and the channel. Let's get some hype emojis for Creepy Cosby. Hype emojis for Creepy Cosby. New member of the channel. Really psyched to have you here. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Man. Edward Esong or Attila Takeda. Attila Takeda is definitely better. ARS 20 donation from Lucho Lucero. Choo choo. Hashtag donation rally incoming. Thank you for that donation. It will go to Chisgule Mini's college fund. Pump the likes, guys, says Tyler Beersick. Thank you very much, Tyler. I do appreciate that comment. Chisgule, what video was it that you explained how to get power fast? Thank you for reminding me that I said I would answer your question. I think the video is titled How to Gain Power Quickly in Rise of Kingdoms. However, I will give you the short answer, which is that there is research in the economic tree, and there are buildings like the hospital and the gold mines that have a low time to build and a high resource cost. Those are the things that will give you a lot of power quickly. But you know what? It's not actually meaningful power. Like, you're not actually using it to fight. So yes, you can gain power quickly, and that's good if what you're trying to do is stay in your alliance to meet a power minimum. But check out my video for the full, very detailed answer on how to gain power quickly in Rise of Kingdoms. Buck the Warrior rocking a $3 Canadian sticker, joining the donation rally for Chisgule Mini's college fund. Thank you for that. That will go to my sweet baby's college fund. Means a lot. Mist Saladin, should I invest in Takeda to pair with Khan instead? I think that Takeda is an awesome pair with Saladin. And if you can believe it, man, these gold keys. I'm doing 2 more, and then I'm giving up on Mehmed. All right. Fare thee well, Mehmed. I barely knew you. So check this out. Check out, I don't know if this is actually good. Okay. But I'm actually using Khan with Takeda. What? Khan with Takeda. Khan with Takeda. It doesn't make any sense, except it's just good. I had Sunsoo in this spot, and Takeda seems to just be better. Takeda gives sustain, to Khan that he just didn't have otherwise, it's actually pretty legit. Like, it's super legit. It's strikingly legit. Do I have another battle? Do I have another battle? Can I battle? I do have a battle. Ooh, Biden's got a heck of a combo over here. Biden's got a heck of a combo. I mean, we could battle him. Oh my gosh, it's all... Look at all these infantry. Look at all these infantry. So, how would we do this? We could line this up kind of like this, and put this over here, and I'll get that over there, and this over here. Is that how I want to do that? I think so. I think so. This is going to be really interesting. Boom. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, I got a lot of archers. Cool. So, by the way, I have a Guan Yu Isong. So watch that pair in action. Watch that pair in action. Also watch the Khan Takeda. Watch how much healing this is going to do. It is pretty astonishing. I do sort of feel like maybe this is the better position for these commanders. I'm a little torn now. I'm a little torn because the Isong AoE is going to hit more people if I put it over here. But the march is going to have more sustain if I put it over there. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Here we go. Here we go. How's this going to work? Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. My being at the ruins makes the stream a little bit laggy. Really? Really? I will say I am surprised at how quickly my Alex is getting melted here. I am doing work on their Alex. And the top lane, I'm doing some pretty fierce work. Bottom lane, I'm kind of getting wrecked, maybe? But look at this. Look at the sustain. Look at this sustain on the Takeda. It's honestly quite remarkable. I think watching this battle play out, I would have put the Takeda in the top lane, even though I'm battling kind of cavalry into full infantry. Thoughts on Isong as a second to a cavalry commander? I think Saladin Isong is sick. Saladin Isong, Khan Isong, those are great pairs. Use it. Use it. I mean, I was using Khan and Sunsoo. Like, yeah, it's good. Isong is because Charles comes from Keys. Yes, that is right. All right, we'll finish that up. All right, cool. What's going on over here? How are these ruins doing? These are probably done. Are they done? They're done. All right, we are going to now rejoin our alliance. Let's just claim this. This is what you should do, by the way, every time you're about to go, back to your alliance, is make sure you claim all the chests, you help all the members, you claim all the resources, and now I'll go and I'll quit, boom, and join Smash Squad Wolves, boom, and as soon as I'm in, I can start to send my troops home, because they have got a long march. Now, before I send my troops home, is there something... Ooh, can I battle here? I can. Haha. Let's go here. Hello. Okay. And I'm going to send these troops home that were sort of out in the field for a while. Bada boom. And maybe these troops... Are there some Barbs I can battle? Do I have Barbs I can battle? Ooh, yes there are. I'll just do a little Barb or two on my way back. Guess I'll open my 330 gold keys then. Yeah, Visera, I mean, I think that's not a bad choice. Lag? 2 lag? You're saying there's lag. Let me see what I can do about that. Stream laggy. Hold the phone. This is fixable. This is a fixable problem. We got this, fam. Bear with me. We will fix this. We will fix this. Creepy R. Kelly, thank you for the $5 super chat saying I love you. Thank you for your support. I do seriously appreciate it. All right. And someone else is saying I don't see any lag. Fascinating. Well, we just did a bunch of things that should help with lag, potentially. Assuming that my computer is struggling somehow with everything that I'm doing. I'm not sure that it is, but I'm not sure that it's not either. So let's do this. We'll keep battling over here, getting them barbs. We, by the way, are looking pretty decent for honor. Our individual honor right now has us in 8th, but barely. We're approaching 7th. We, have some folks really close to us on our tail. This is going to be really interesting for the honor game. This is going to be really interesting for the honor game. Let's see here. We're on our way over here. How we doing? We're walking up. Cool, we're going to do this thing. Is somebody else coming here too? Maybe? Ah, cool. Who Flung Poo is going to do this with me. My stream quality is choppy right now. A lot of people are saying heavy lag. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's see what else we can do here. Heavy lag, huh? That is so weird. Heavy lag. Hold the phone. Somewhat choppy. And then other people are saying 0 lag. Restart my router. Oh, God. Well, that's definitely going to crash the stream. And other people are saying there's no lag at all. My stream is fine. Dirk Cobain says the stream is fine. All right. We're going to keep going then. I am watching my computer's performance, looking at where the CPU is going, and it looks fine. So let's do this. Let's see if Hu Flong Poo is ready to do battle. I've got an emoji just for that. And he said, oh yeah, Hu Flong Poo is super ready. All right, here we go. Let's sneak around this way. We're going to sneak around this way. Let's see. Follow me. How do I get a little follow me going here? Follow me. Haha. Maybe restart your phone to whoever is lagging. I don't see any lag. Fascinating. We have nearly 500 people watching on this impromptu stream that I wasn't even planning to do. Thank you all for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. I genuinely enjoy creating content and sharing with you my experiences in Rise of Kingdoms. So if you find this at all helpful, please do like and subscribe. Would mean a lot to me. And let's do this thing. Refreshed my page and it fixed the lag issue. Glad to hear that, Derpy Assassin. Glad to hear that. Let's see what we get from this boss. If there's even anything good at all. Usually there's not. I got rallied by Lo-Har and Markswoman. What the heck, Sam? That's crazy. Sundok is a gatherer. Yes, she is. How good is Sid with Esong for open field? Sid and Esong are solid in the open field. They're very solid. They'll be outpaced by other pairings later on, but they're a decent pair to start. All right, it looks like we took them out and no special chest drop. So we're going to head on out of here. We'll say thanks and peace out. What did we get? 1 silver key. Was that worth it? Probably not. Lol. Couple system messages, some alliance messages. All right, cool. We're out of here. We also have these guys, which need to go back to town real soon. Yeah, sure. Spend some AP. Whatevs. Who should I pair Cbo with? I like a Joan of Arc primary with a Cpo secondary. Joan of Arc primary, Cpo secondary is pretty solid. I like Cpo and Olgi Mundok with like the Olgi as the secondary. Bring a lot of infantry. Tamaris pairings beside Edward. Honestly, Tamaris Edward is the pair. Like, I hate to say that Tamaris... It's like I was saying earlier. The later commanders in Rise of Kingdoms are far more narrow. So I think that's the pick, honestly. That's the pick. All right, let's get these troops home. Let's send our troops home. Bada boom. I guess I could look for other barbarian camps if I wanted. But, like, I don't know how much I care. Barbarian stronghold. Let's get a look here. What do we got? We got... I don't know. I kind of need to get back home. Because we have our arc coming up really soon. Our arc matchup is in 1 hour and 5 minutes. 1 hour and 5 minutes. We are battling Brave New World. Brave New World. It seems that the later commanders came out as pairs. They did. They most certainly did. What is the best free-to-play pairings? Well, check out my video about the top 6 best free-to-play pairs. Definitely check out my video about that. Hey, what's a good combo with Ulji Mundok? Sunsoo is amazing with Ulji. Boudicca is really good with Ulji. Those would be a few of my recommendations. Gonna stream through like a champion. We probably are not gonna stream our arc. We do need to heal down our hospital in order to do arc, however, so let's just knock that out real quick. We'll knock that out. We'll claim these goodies. Bada boom. Good video. I have a dude bro. I have a Richard and Alex max, but I don't know what to max next. Isong or Guan. I think Isong is a really safe choice. Is it possible to watch your arc in-game? I believe it will be. If you wanted to watch the arc in-game, you'd go to the watch icon. We are in division... What division are we in? We're in division 19. So if you want to watch us, we're in division 19. You can watch in-game. They allow some number of people to do that. We are one of the realm seeds. We're in the top 32. We're battling Brave New World. Then next week, either House of Juji or Risen United. So that's going to be really interesting to do. It looks like some of the matches have already happened. Actually, most of the matches have already happened. Rise of Fenrir has battled ITC. Looks like it was actually a relatively close match with not even a 10,000, a 9,000 point differential. Wu 79 completely slaughtered LA. LA were our allies in KVK. That is surprising that was so one-sided and decisive. And Mad Dogs, they won and they battled, PHX. They also... No, they were not our allies here. Just kidding. Yeah. They also won. That was very one-sided and decisive. Okay. Very interesting. I feel pretty good about how we'll do in this configuration. I feel pretty good about getting to a division championship. So we'll see. Blue Savvy Gaming. Just started my YouTube channel 2 months ago and having so much fun. Let me tell you, I think everybody should have a YouTube channel. I think it's totally worth it. It is totally worth it. You never know what it might become. And you refine your craft over time. And if you enjoy it, you sincerely enjoy it, it's just such a good activity. 3 days account, I only have Markswoman for Peacekeeping. And how can I pair with free-to-play? Okay, you're 3 days old. You need to go watch my beginners playlist. Watch my beginners playlist. Look at my recommended commanders to invest in. I do not think Markswoman is a great pick. I would recommend a different commander for that. Is Tamaris good with Isong, or should I use Herman? I'm a low spender. I would not recommend Tamaris to you. I mean, like, Tamaris is really, like... I would not recommend Tamaris. Tamaris is not all that exciting to me. I think her primary role is with an Edward rally, or as a secondary, or I guess a primary, to a pair of commanders that are hitting a structure and you're swarming it in order to apply the skill damage debuff. But not my favorite commander. Hello, Chis. Great work with the channel. Keep this going. Thank you very much, Huzafia. I do appreciate it. But I love Markswoman, says Logger26. Well, you're welcome to use Markswoman. She's just not one of the picks I would recommend. We'll say it like that. What epic commander is good for the open battlefield? I really like Sunsoo. Sunsoo is just so good. Best free-to-play commander to pair with a maxed TSG. I assume that's a Isong. I would say Sunsoo is your best pick with a maxed Isong. She says, I'm going to start a new account because I got zeroed in KVK. Can you please update your beginner guide? It will be very helpful. My beginner guide has some new videos to it toward the tail end. Definitely check those out. Also, you should watch my restart playlist. The restart playlist will be extremely helpful to you. Have you ever heard of Baby Yoda's song on Lost Kingdom chat? No. I've not heard the Baby Yoda song. How are you planning on playing ROK chess? How long am I planning on playing? I have no intention to stop playing Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, I'm in it for the long haul. As long as we're all playing this game, having a grand old time, I'm in. What's the best way for a free-to-play player to spend gems? Optimally, during a more than gems event is the time where you really want to spend gems. Anyone know how did NB1 lose match to 166R? NB1 lost their match? What division is NB1 in? What division is NB1 in? That is shocking to me. That is shocking to me. I guess I got to look at the schedule. What division is NB1? Man, I have no clue. 15? No. I have no clue. Oh my gosh. Wow. What? Whoa. 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 Didn't see that coming. Look at that. Newbie 1 was one of the top teams in the last Ark of Osiris League. I would not have expected this upset. I would not have expected this upset. And it was, I mean, like 15,000 points. Wow. Wow. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened. And, you know, look, I mean, like, Ark of Osiris League is not just power that decides who wins. You gotta be really coordinated, really organized to get big wins here. Whew. That is something. That is something. Will there be a betting system for Osiris League? My suspicion is that when we get to the division championship, after that point, there might be a betting system. Or maybe after reset, they'll add in a betting system. That's also very possible. I thought the betting system last season was fine, but not amazing, personally. Well, let me say that differently. I thought the betting on individual matches was really cool. I feel like the betting on the overall winner left a little something to be desired. I feel like there's more we could do with that. I don't know. How many satchels did you get in the Marauders section of KVK? I don't remember how many I got, but it was a lot. Ice W says, dude, you need to expand your games. Chis, World War II is cool, but I played Clash Royale, and I've been there, done that. You know, I am always on the lookout for new games. If you see a game that we should be playing, definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. We're now an officer of the Alliance. That's cool. I actually just realized I was waiting for a stream to open all these goodies. I have 1,088 of these freaking supply boxes. Let's open up all these supply boxes. I'm kind of excited for this. What do we got here? 5 gold keys. Look at all those speed ups. Look at all those 15-minute speed ups. That's amazing. Almost 60 15-minute training speed ups. Cool. 72 universal speed ups. Sweet. Now let's open up 3,207 bone necklaces. I mean, whew, holy moly. 269 Lo-Har's longbows. You just can't make this stuff up. 65 Lo-Har bucklers. Holy moly. Well, we got some Lo-Hars to rally when we get back to the kingdom. We got a bunch of 5-minute speed ups here. That's cool. Decent. Ooh, wow. Almost 700 5-minute training speed ups. Cool. I'll claim that. This is a Julius Caesar treasure. I don't know. Are we going to get some Julius Caesar? Nope. Epic commander sculpture. We'll open this Treasure of the Warrior. Oh, cool. Staff of the Lost is a solid pickup. We got 2 of these blue material crates. Yeah. Feather and a bone. I'll take the bone. And then 8 of these. Bada boom. All right, that's cool. Cool. Nice. Very nice. Mobile Legends, bro. If you have skill, you can do it. This guy got 1 million subs when he became the number Fanny. Yeah, so Legends Mobile, you know, you do need to look at, if you want to be a big YouTuber, very popular games. I do know Disguised Toast is a YouTuber who you're probably referring to. Disguised Toast is a pretty entertaining YouTuber, and he had pretty humble beginnings where he would just point out things that were funny in World of Warcraft lore, or things that were weird mechanics in Hearthstone. I was ranked 8th in the USA Natalia. Wow, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Huh. I would send out my gatherers, but I'm about to do Arc League. Whew. Have you ever played GG Empire? It's a German browser strategy. No, I have not. Should I upgrade troops or train new? I recently got T4. My recommendation to you would be that you upgrade your troops during an event that will reward you for it, rather than training new. Chisgule, what for a free-to-play way is the best way to recover troops after a bloody KVK? Use a lot of action points to get speed-ups, and then use your speed-ups to train troops during events. It occurs to me that I may not have logged into my restart project this morning, so let's just go check out our restart project real quick. We're going to go check out our mini real quick, and we got a lot of tasks we need to do over there. Talent tree for SZ for City Garrison. Sunsoo, is that who you're referring to? Sunsoo? Holy moly. We got a lot we need to do here. Let's see. Oh, our resources are definitely going to be tapped out. Oh my gosh. So many things to do. Chisgule, give me gemmies. You're hilarious. We'll collect these resources on the restart. And, we're a little behind. Not going to lie. Today, I'll be honest, today got off to a kind of rough start. A lot of stuff going on that was pretty challenging. But we got through that, and then we decided to live stream because hanging out with y'all makes me feel good. So let's go battle this guy real quick. Boom. And we have a lot of buffs we need to get going. Holy jeez. Let's see here. We need a damage boost. We need a gathering boost. Sure, we'll do 8 hours. We need food and wood and stone and gold. And we'll claim those quests. Nice. Progress, baby. Progress. Chisgule, I might face your team in Arc League. That'll be fun. Never stop playing ROK. You're probably the best YouTube when it comes to ROK, hands down. Well, thank you, IceW. I do seriously appreciate that. Gold keys open. Thank you, Baskar Tul Ukdar, for reminding me that I do truly want to open my gold keys. I've got 56 gold keys on this account. I don't even know what I'm looking for in these gold keys. I just want value. So let's rip open all 56 gold keys and see if we get anything good. I don't know. Ooh, I mean, we got some gathering commanders. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you beat Richard and Martel? You probably want to use archers. So here we go. We got 2 full Sundok and 1 full Cleo. I mean, not the legendaries I was looking for, but I'll take it. Just cool. I'm a pure free-to-play. I'm saving gems for the 3rd Richard wheel for 100 spin. After that, plan to spin Alex. How's my plan? Your plan is good. Raul, the only thing that could wreck you is if you accidentally gem something. I accidentally gemmed my city wall. It was the worst because I had saved up over 100,000 gems for spinning Esong, and then I accidentally freaking gemmed my city wall. It was so catastrophically bad, and support was like, GG, brew, do better next time. So there's really not a lot of support there or sympathy if you accidentally gem something. So just be really extremely careful with your gems, okay? Just be really careful because I had a new baby. I was exhausted. This was several months ago. My baby was less than a month old, and I'm up late at night, and I'm playing Rise of Kingdoms, which I feel that should be the behavior they want is people play their game when they're really sleepy even. And I just got so wrecked for my exhaustion. I made a misclick. It was really bad. Chisgule, should I make a restart project like you? I accidentally bought arrows instead of books. Oh, biker, that sucks. That sucks, dude. The reason that I did a restart project is to be more in touch with the early game. I actually had a lot of fun doing the restart project, and I still continue to have fun. I would recommend it to people for sure to have a restart project. I think it's great. And there's a lot we can do on this restart project, even right now. What do we have going here? Is that a training buff? Research buff? Research buff. All right, whatever. I need to look at my commanders. Oh gosh. I got all those video notifications here. We can put a skill onto Cleo, which is kind of hilarious. We'll do that. Skill onto Cleo. Oh, we did get the first skill. Oh, that's decent. We can put a skill on a Sundok. Ooh. Hopefully. Okay, those Sundok sculptures were actually pretty good value. What do we get here? Nothing and nothing. Well, we got kind of wrecked. What about here? Ooh. Okay. Please be a gathering skill. For the love of all that's holy. Woo, we got there. We got there. Finally. Oh my gosh. All right, we got some gathering skills. That's good. That's good. Progress is good. All right. Close this out. Wait. There we go. Keep battling Barbs. We'll keep battling Barbs. Blue Savvy. Thanks, Foxman. Any good wishes are accepted. Feel free to check Lost Kingdom 170 around 2150 UTC. My kingdom is middle top. Yeah, good luck in your Lost Kingdom. How can I select multiple units? Well, Macromancer. My recommendation to you would be that you double tap your units. And by double tapping, or if you're using emulator, double clicking, it will select them all. And that is a pretty solid way to do that. Chisgule Gaming. How does it work with star levels? I currently have a commander on 3 stars, and I can add star sculptures to make it 3 stars and 40%. Will it add the 4th star or not? No, you need to get all the way to the next star level before you get the credit for the star level. So only when you get to that next level will it unlock a new skill. Should I invest in Esong and Edward at the same time? No, only Esong. Invest in Esong, and I don't even think Edward's all that great. I would not recommend Edward as a versatile Rise of Kingdoms investment, quite frankly. I feel like Edward is very narrow, and I find myself feeling like there are a lot of other commanders I wish I had those sculptures to put on. There was a time where Edward Esong was a pair I was rallying with for Arc League, so in fairness, it wasn't the total, it wasn't like the worst, but I feel like we could do better. Edward has high single target damage. That's true. That is very true, but I find myself not needing exclusive single target damage except for like rallies. And in rallies, like he's good. Like in the pre-Attila Takeda world, he's good, but after Attila Takeda, there's just no question who you use to rally stuff. Is Khan a good investment for an almost free-to-play? I've got 90,000 gems. Khan is a fine investment, but I feel like Saladin's more versatile. But Khan is quite strong too. I think Alexander the Great is probably a better, more versatile investment than Khan. That would be my guidance to you. How important is it to farm Barbs and have a good Peacekeeper? It's very important. I mean, like, here I am in a live stream, and I'm farming Barbs. So, yeah, farming Barbs is really important. You get a lot of resources and speed-ups, and most importantly, arrows that you use to upgrade your, watchtower, which is very important. You need a lot of these. I mean, I need like 1,800 just to get to the next level of watchtower. And like, sure, the watchtower doesn't actually do that much to protect your city, but gosh darn it, every single bit of edge I can get to protect my city, I'll take it. I will take it for sure. We'll finish our daily gift here. That's cool. I still haven't decided if I'm going to buy one of these bundles yet on this account. I haven't purchased it. I might. To be determined. Clearly, I think Wheel is easier to get than Mighty Governor. That's true. Mighty Governor is way harder. That's why I think a commander like Alex might be a better invest. They also come from the Wheel, but they are going to have a lot of longevity for you. Where should I spend AP in my first KVK? Where is actually the right question to ask. There are forts, there are barbs. In general, you should hang on to your AP until you are at least in zone 6, where level 36 barbarians show up. And in that zone, you should go pretty ham, battling level 36 or higher barbs. Also, level 9 and level 10 barb forts are really quite good in terms of investment. So we have some canyon matches we can do here on our restart project. Ooh, this is a super beatable team. Oh, my my lineup is gone because I had to reinstall Rise of Kingdoms. That's awkward. We're gonna do a Sunsoo, and let's see here. I was using Sunsoo Esong with full infantry, so we could start there. I also had Mina and Cao Cao, so we can add that back in, full cavalry. And I also had, gosh, who did I have? I had Joan of Arc as a primary with a Boudicca secondary. And I'm pretty sure I would have brought full infantry. And we have an archer lineup in here somehow. How did we do archers? We have Ethelfled and pretty sure Mehmed. So we do like this. And our last lineup would have been Pelagius and Barbs with full cavalry. I think this is what we were doing. And this is just going to be, I mean, we're just going to steamroll this. It doesn't even matter. Is it important to level up my training camps? Yes. Leveling up the camps where you train troops is very important. When you do that, it's going to make it so that you can train troops for longer periods of time, which means that you can go away for the game for longer periods of time, and you're not wasting valuable training time, which is really important. Speaking of which, we're just going to send out our gatherers real quick so that we're not wasting our gathering time here. We don't typically farm gold on this account. We just don't need gold. We'll line up our secondary commanders. Boom, boom. This is hashtag restart project life over here. Restart project life. We'll grab this resource node, sure. And we got more canyon to do. A part of how you can do well in canyon when you're underpowered, which is what we are on this account, is by battling folks that are, and finding the folks that are like easy to beat. Like, I think this lineup is going to be really easy to beat, so we're going to get a lot of points, and that's going to be, like, you know, fast, easy, free, rather than trying to take down the big, tough competitors, which, like, is a thing we could do, but this one we chose because we thought their commanders were low level, and let's see here. I probably can come up with a better configuration. I like that like that. In fact, actually, I'm pretty happy with this as a configuration. Here we go. Is Guan and Martel a good pair for open field and rallying? I think that if you have Joan of Arc buffs, then yes, that's a great pair. Look at that. All these victories. All these victories. Dude, we are killing it in here. We are killing it. How would we set up for this? I'm going to get a lot of pressure in my top lane if I configure like this, but we'll apply a lot of pressure too. I dig this configuration. If I wanted to be a little more evenly distributed, I could go like this. I feel pretty good about that choice. Great pairings for Alex and Y, primary or secondary. I like Joan of Arc as a secondary or as a primary. I like Esong or Sunsoo as a secondary. They do a lot of AoE damage and or generate rage, which is really solid. Is Minamoto and Dragonlance a good combo? No. No, it's not. Gecko Gaming, what's going on, dude? Good to see you in the chat. For those of you that don't know, Gecko Gaming is another Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber. You should go check out his channel, like and subscribe to his content. I enjoy it, and it's good to see you here, man. Shalom. I hope you're doing well. All right, so we slated over here. Boom. Dunsky. We got more matches to do. I'm honestly surprised. We're just like cruising right along here. This matchup might be harder because they've got some higher level stuff to deal with. I want to get my Joan of Arc very central. I want my Sunsoo. They got a lot of archers here. That's really unusual. I'm going to have my Sunsoo frontline over here to battle into their archers. That seems like a really good choice. All right, we're going to configure like this. I'm glad we have a lot of cavalry for this configuration. This is going to be really interesting. Just Liam says, Gecko looking forward to Ark of Osiris League Season 2. Dude, Gecko, do you... Defeat! We don't even know what happened. It didn't even show us. What? What happened? Replay. How did that go? What happened? Gecko, do you know what happened with Newbie 1? Did you see the... Wait, did I miss it? Alright, well, I guess I can't see what happened. That's awkward. We'll just keep going then. Fine, we'll find somebody else to battle. Alright. This guy's also rocking a lot of archers. We'll go like so. Boom. Here we go. Do you think any commanders need to be nerfed? I feel like Attila and Takeda are really oppressively strong for rallying things right now. Do they need to be nerfed? I don't know. Like, do they maybe need to be modified to, like, be better at other things and not so good at rallying? Like, maybe rebalanced, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what the answer is there. All right, Gecko's going to get back to me on Newbie 1. Good luck in L and D. Thank you. I don't even know what L and D stands for, but I'll take luck. I'll take luck. We got another match here. What are we going to do? This looks like a tough fight. This looks tough but winnable. Maybe not, but maybe so. How are we going to do this? I like my Sunsoo over here, but I'm going to have Pelagius tank for it. That makes me feel better. And I really like sniping down their Joan of Arc. That feels like a really good choice to me. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, Light and Dark KVK. L&D. Ha ha ha. Got it. For Mad Phantom. Is Mad Phantom in the chat? Where is Mad Phantom at? Oh, is that the real Mad Phantom? Will the real Mad Phantom please stand up? Is that real Mad Phantom? Is it true? Is it so? Where is the best place to put your first center fortress when you start a new kingdom? Someone had asked that question to me previously, and I really do want to look into the full answer to that. The best place to put a center fortress in a new kingdom. I have some homework to do to figure that out. It looks like this is going pretty well for us. Yeah, we're going to win this. GG. And we're on our way to the top 100, which is pretty cool. We got a couple more battles. Who will we fight? Who will we fight? We want to find the people that look like they're shouldn't be as high rank as they probably are. And a lot of these teams are pretty good. This one is pretty interesting. They've got some commanders that I really question, although they're much higher level than me, and that could be problematic. I also don't have any archers, I realize now, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if I should be bringing full archers in my Sunsoo March. I would actually do that. I would do that. That's fine. Although, they got cavalry. No. That's interesting. Maybe I would go like this? I think, I like the Ethelflaed over here. There's a lot of ways to configure this. But my Pelagius is going to get wrecked. But I think I just need to accept that as a reality. Let's try it this way. Which commanders are the best to pair with Minamoto? All right, Mad Phantom. I'm going to make you a moderator. With great power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely. And thank you for your ongoing support. So that way I can see your chats, Mad Phantom, and also please moderate. So best open field pairings. Check it. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. This is, I think I'm getting wrecked. I think I'm getting wrecked here. Their Richard the First is just a beast, and I am not able to deal with it. And my Minamoto is doing okay. But yeah, Richard the First is he's just got me on the ropes. Yep, that's GG. All right, we'll do another one. This one? This looks interesting. Oh, yeah, baby. Dude, you cannot put archers in front. Can I just tell you? You cannot put archers in front. Like, that is just asking to get wrecked. I mean, we're going to go all in on that plan. We're going to maybe rock this over here. And, we could go all in on top lane. But then my bottom lane's going to get kind of wrecked. My bottom lane is going to be super weak if I go this way. This is the problem. My bottom lane, watch my bottom lane evaporate. This is going to be super bad. But whatever, we're doing it. Is Ethelfled worth investing in? I think Ethelfled is a phenomenal investment. Yes, you should invest in her and use the heck out of that commander. Okay, so mid lane, we are completely melting. And we're melting mid lane faster than our bottom lane is getting wrecked, which is good because we really need those marches to now support bottom lane, which they are doing. Our bottom lane now is in really good shape. And our top lane is in okay shape too. I think we got this. Nice. Why wouldn't you get her? She's free. Agreed, Last Spartan. The best thing in life. They're all free, just like Ethelfled. All right, cool. We won this. Victory. We're on our way to top 100 with our super underleveled commanders. Oh, gosh. This guy's got overleveled commanders. I can't do that. I can't beat that. This one's got really solid choices. I think this person knows what they're doing, but let's see if we can battle them. Oh, nope. I take it all back. They don't know what they're doing. Okay. Let's beat this player. So we're going to want to have our Joan of Arc pretty central. And I like archers battling into Ulji Mundok. I would like to protect my Minamoto more. I don't love setting it up this way because Joan of Arc is going to get just melted. Just completely melted. How do I want to do this? Oh, well, there's an answer. There's a better-ish answer. Okay. Let's try this way. Drixon, what's going on? Good to see you. Foxman, good to see you. Chis, we won our KVK. Congratulations, Drixon, on winning your KVK. That's phenomenal news. I am very glad to hear that for you. La Flame says, just unlocked T5 infantry and cavalry. How should I use my training speed ups? I upgraded my T4 to T5 or training brand new. Okay, so you should only go ham training troops. And oh my gosh, this is going to be interesting. We have, however, 4 marches battling into their 3, which is pretty good for us. But one of those marches is a Richard the First, and I don't know how many points they have on him, but he is looking very tanky. It's now a 3-on-3, which is not looking so good for us. However, our Sunsoo AoE is doing work on that Minamoto. It's actually astonishing how much work we're doing. Plus, the Barbs is doing really great work with Pelagius, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, we're going to win this. Nice. And we made it into the top 100. Underleveled commanders. We are in the top 100. We're in the top 100. Now, can we keep that position? I don't know. This looks like an interesting pair to battle. They've got some commanders that make sense to me and some that I just don't understand. Oh, and this setup is horrible. Okay. Let's attack this. So I want to put cavalry into their cavalry. And let's see here. How do we do this? How do we do this? Maybe like this. Wait. No. Close. And my Minamoto is where I'm struggling. I really like this position for Sunsoo to deal with all their infantry. I also could go like this. No, that's battling cavalry. I mean, I guess we go like this. This is so weird. Or like this. Okay, I think I got there. I think I got there for how I want to do this. This Pelagius is definitely going to die, though. But they're yeah, if he's just gonna die, like, shouldn't I do something else with him? But what else is the question? I could go like this, but I need the Joan of Arc buffs up here. How do I get that? Is there some other way I should configure this? I could go... Yeah, I just don't love it. I don't love it. Alright, Pelagius, you're just gonna die. I hate admitting that, but, like, you just are. And I guess I gotta be okay with that. Here we go. Here we go. I think I can win this, but I may not have set this up the best. Candidly. And then in about 30 minutes, we got to do Arc League, which will be really fun. Wow, I did not think that their march with Lo-Har was going to be like so gosh darn fast. I did not expect him to get to my backline like that. That is less than optimal for me. Our Sunsoo is doing work, which is good. However, they're doing work, which is bad. I think I'm going to lose this, actually. I think I'm going to lose this. This did not go the way I anticipated. This did not go the way I anticipated. Maybe I'm going to pull out. Wow. Look at that. I'm winning top lane. I had 20,000 less troops, and I had the wrong troop type in top lane, and I'm going to win top lane. Yeah, we won. GG. We made it. Boom. All right, my friends, we need to go and get ready for our Arc League matchup. There we go. Get our daily stuff here. Oh, gosh darn it. I got to do one more challenge. I'll have to do it later. It's Arc League time. Thank you all for being here. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. And until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.